Hello, I welcome you all at this channel, and in this video we'll be looking at a question under mensuration. This is from a past paper. I've forgotten which I picked this one from. The question reads as: the figure below is a frustum of a cone. Now a frustum is simply the shape that you remain with once you cut the top part of a cone. Okay, and I'll explain that in detail. So it has the base radius, which is 2 centimeter, that we can see here, and the top radius is r centimeter. Okay, and the height of this frustum is 3.6 centimeter. And the questions read: calculate the value of r if the height of the cone from which the frustum was made is 6 centimeter, and calculate the volume of the frustum. So what we are going to do here, we'll go step by step on how we can answer such questions. Okay, so here's the question. I've just written it down like this for easy explanation. So we are told this is actually 2 centimeter, and the frustum, the height is 3 centimeter. Now before we do anything here, we first need to remember that this is just a frustum of a cone, and so it's important that we try to do this. Okay, try to you can do this here. Okay, so this cone was cut from something. Okay, okay, so it was cut from something, eh? Okay, that much we know. Okay, so it was just cut like this. So now the thing is, now we are told that the height before this cone was cut, meaning all the way from here up to here, okay, the total height here was actually 6 centimeters. Okay, then we are simply asked to find this radius height. Okay, so what we do, we use this formula: the radius of this smaller cone, okay, the one that was cut, and over the radius of the whole bigger cone now, which is the one down, we say like this. Then the height. Okay, now you see the height of the smaller cone is, we don't know here. Okay, we don't know the height of the smaller cone, but we can figure it out, because if we know that the whole length here is 6 centimeters, according to the question, the whole length is 6 centimeters. Okay, we can figure out what is the remaining centimeter that is on top there. So you just subtract 6 minus 3.6. So this means that here it's 2.4. Okay, so now this is the smaller height. Okay, now the bigger height is already this. So you say smaller height over bigger height. Okay, so this is the formula that you use. So the small letters here, they are standing for the radius of the smaller cone, which is this one, the radius of the bigger cone, which is here. Okay, capital R. Okay, the height for this the full cone now before it was cut is H, capital. The height of the smaller cone that was cut is 2.4 centimeter. So you just replace here, it's going to be R over capital R is 2. Okay, capital R is just 2, and then small h, that is 2.4, over capital H, which is 6. Then you cross multiply, so that one you get 6R is equal to, you multiply now that one, 2.4 by 2, this is 4.8 over 6 over 6. Okay, you cancel this, then you have what now, meaning the small radius now is what, 4.8 divided by 6, you get 0.8. Okay, which makes sense. Okay, because if the bigger radius is 2 centimeters, it makes sense the small radius would be at least 8 centimeters. This was the question, and this is how we're supposed to answer this question. Okay, so now we know that the small radius in this case is 0.8 centimeter. Okay, now the other question wanted us to find the volume of the frustum. So when we say the volume of the frustum, we want to find the volume of the frustum, meaning the part that remained after the top part was cut. Okay, so this is the frustum. Okay, so to find the volume of the frustum here, it's pretty much easy. Just find the volume for the whole thing, then subtract the volume for the smaller one. So we say the volume for the frustum is going to be, so volume of a cone is 1/3, okay, pi. So we're going to say the bigger radius r squared h, okay, minus 1/3 pi small r squared h. Okay, so we're going to say 1/3 pi okay, then multiplied by capital R is 2, that is 2 squared, multiplied by capital H is 6, minus 1/3 multiplied by, again, the pi multiplied by small r, which is 0.8 squared, multiplied by 2.4. Okay, so this is 2.4 here. Let me write it here, 2.4. Yeah, then we can start calculating this part here. So this question is coming in paper 2. You don't need to stress here. You're just going to say 1 by 3.142 by 2 squared. Okay, okay, by 6 divided by 3. So this side you get 25.136 minus this side again, you say 3.142 times 0.8 squared, okay, times 2.4, okay, divide by 3. This side you get 15.99488, and then lastly now you just subtract this, okay, and you're going to get 9.14, okay, cubic centimeters. Okay, and this question is done. Okay, this question is done. Now there is a generalized formula, but I like to use this one. It's quite longer, but then it shows, like, it tells you what you're really doing, right? Okay, so this is the volume of the frustum. So I hope you've understood something. Leave me a comment in the comment section if there's any question. Okay, see you in our next video.